Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're re-diving into a topic that is not only beautiful, but also incredibly important for our environment. Creating a butterfly-friendly garden. You might think planting a few colorful flowers is just for looks, but it's so much more than that. By choosing the right plants, you're not just decorating your space. You're rebuilding a vital sanctuary for these amazing creatures and contributing to the health of our entire ecosystem. So, why should we care so much about butterflies? Well, first off, they're simply magical to watch. Seeing their delicate wings flutter from flower to flower brings a sense of life and wonder to any garden. It's like having a living, breathing art installation right outside your window. But beyond their beauty, butterflies are one of nature's most important pollinators. Let's talk about what that means. Pollination is the process that allows plants to produce fruits, seeds, and more flowers. While bees often get all the credit, butterflies are powerhouse pollinators too. As they travel from blossom to blossom, sipping nectar, they carry pollen on their legs and bodies. This fertilizes the plants, ensuring that our food crops, wildflowers, and even trees can reproduce. Without pollinators like butterflies, our food supply and the biodiversity of our natural landscapes would be in serious trouble. Think about it. About 1/3 of the food we eat relies on pollinators. So, when you plant for butterflies, you're directly supporting the very systems that put food on our tables. Another fascinating role butterflies play is as an indicator species. This is a scientific term that basically means the health of the butterfly population. It tells us a lot about the health of the environment around them. Butterflies are very sensitive to changes in their habitat and climate. If you see a lot of different butterfly species thriving in your area, it's a great sign that the local ecosystem is healthy and balanced. On the other hand, if butterfly numbers start to drop, it's an early warning signal that something is wrong. It could be due to pollution, habitat loss, or the effects of climate change. By monitoring and supporting butterfly populations, we're essentially keeping a finger on the pulse of our planet's health. Now, let's get to the fun parts. How do you actually create a garden that butterflies will love? It's easier than you might think, and it all comes down to understanding their life cycle. A butterfly goes through 4 stages: egg, larva, or caterpillar, pupa, or chrysalis, and finally, the adult butterfly. To truly support them, your garden needs to provide for them at every single stage. This means you need 2 main types of plants: host plants and nectar plants. Let's start with host plants. These are the plants where adult butterflies lay their eggs. When the eggs hatch, the caterpillars that emerge will feed exclusively on the leaves of that specific host plant. This is super important. Without host plants, butterflies have nowhere to start the next generation. A classic example is the relationship between monarch butterflies and milkweed. Monarch caterpillars can only eat milkweed. No milkweed, no monarchs. It's that simple. So, if you want to see specific types of butterflies, you need to research their preferred host plants. For example, swallowtails often love plants in the carrot family, like parsley, dill, and fennel. Don't be alarmed if you see caterpillars munching on your leaves. That's a sign of success. You're raising the next generation of butterflies. Next up are the nectar plants. These are the plants that provide food for the adult butterflies. Think of them as the butterfly equivalent of a gourmet restaurant. Adult butterflies have a long, straw-like tongue called a proboscis, which they use to sip nectar from flowers. They are particularly attracted to brightly colored flowers, especially shades of purple, yellow, red, and orange. They also prefer flowers that are clustered together, creating a large, colorful target that's easy to spot from the air. Flowers with flat tops, like yarrow, coneflowers, and zinnias, provide a convenient landing pad for them to rest on while they feed. When choosing nectar plants, variety is key. You want to have something in bloom from early spring all the way through late fall. This ensures that butterflies have a continuous food source throughout their entire active season. Early spring bloomers like violas and primroses can support the first butterflies to emerge, while late season bloomers like asters and goldenrod provide crucial fuel for migrating species like the monarch before their long journey south. Let's break down some specific plant recommendations that are butterfly magnets. For sunny spots, you can't go wrong with purple coneflower or echinacea. Butterflies absolutely adore it. Black-eyed Susans, or Rudbeckia, are another fantastic choice, with their bright yellow petals and dark centers. Zinnias are an annual flower that come in a rainbow of colors and are incredibly easy to grow from seed, making them perfect for beginners. And of course, butterfly bush, or Buddleia, is named for a reason. Its long, fragrant flower spikes are irresistible to a wide variety of butterflies. Just a quick note on butterfly bush. In some regions it can be invasive, so be sure to check local recommendations or choose a sterile variety. For those host plants we talked about, milkweed is a must-have if you want to support There are many native varieties, so pick one that's right for your region. Planting herbs like dill, fennel, and parsley will attract blacks. If you want to see painted ladies, they love thistle and hollyhock. Doing a little bit of research on the native butterflies in your area will help you choose the most effective host plants for your garden. Beyond just the plants, there are a few other things you can do to make your garden a 5-star resort for butterflies. First, provide a source of water. Butterflies can't drink from open water like a bird bath, but they do something called puddling. They gather on damp soil or sand to sip water and absorb essential minerals. You can create a puddling station by filling a shallow dish with sand and a few flat rocks, and keeping it consistently moist. Second, give them a place to bask in the sun. Butterflies are cold-blooded and need to warm their bodies before they can fly. Placing a few flat, dark-colored stones in a sunny, sheltered spot in your garden will give them the perfect place to warm their wings on a cool morning. And finally, and this is a big one, avoid using pesticides. Most pesticides are broad spectrum, meaning they do distinguish between a pest insect and a beneficial one like a butterfly or a bee. Even organic pesticides can be harmful to caterpillars and adult butterflies. If you have pest problems, try to use natural solutions like introducing beneficial insects, using insecticidal soap sparingly and directly on the pests, or simply hand-picking them off your plants. A healthy, diverse garden ecosystem will often keep pests in check naturally. Creating a butterfly garden isn't just a hobby. It's a powerful act of conservation that you can do right in your own backyard. Every flower you plant is a stepping stone in a larger network of habitats, helping butterflies survive and thrive in a world where their natural spaces are shrinking. It connects you to the seasons and the intricate web of life around you. The joy of seeing that first monarch caterpillar on your milkweed, or watching us dance around your zinnias, is a reward in itself. You're not just growing plants, you're cultivating life. So, I encourage you to look at your garden, patio, or even your balcony windowsill with new eyes. What small change can you make? Could you add a pot of cone flowers? Maybe plant some dill in your vegetable patch. Every little bit helps. You'll be rewarded with a vibrant, dynamic garden full of color and movement, and you'll have the satisfaction of knowing you're making a real difference for these beautiful, important creatures. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this has inspired you to start your own butterfly-friendly garden. If you have any favorite butterfly plants or tips, please share them in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more gardening content. Happy planting!